Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Ford in Lawrenceville, New Jersey to check out a brand new 2023 Ford F150. This is the Tremor package in Avalanche, looking sweet. We're going to dig in to this full-size pickup, see what the F150 Tremor brings to the table, and you got to remember, the Ford F-Series is the best-selling pickup truck in the United States, and it's been that way for decades. So let's dig in. Front end of this F-150 Tremor in the Avalanche, which is the perfect color for the Tremor package. The big Ford badge in the middle, and that is black and silver. Nice that they got rid of the blue for this. We have LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, LED fog lamps. Whew! Flat black on the grille, top and bottom, with those orangey gold accents, with the tow hooks, looking badass. Let me know what you think in the comments. And then as we're moving closer on the front end, here are your tow hooks, but we also got skid plate action under the front and under the rear of the car, as we're expecting this baby to go off-road. Wheel and tire setup on this Tremor. We have an 18-inch gunmetal gray wheel, Ford badge on the center cap in that silver and black. Brake and rotor, standard brake and rotors. What do we got for tires? Well, these wheels are wrapped in General Grabber all-terrain tires, 275 on the width, a 70 series sidewall, 18s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. And as we move in, you can also see the suspension work that they've done in here on this F-150 Tremor, and we have 9.4 inches of ground clearance. Full side profile on this F-150 Tremor in the Avalanche. It's a huge crew cab pickup, beautiful looking truck with the fixed running boards, looking great. As we move in, we have the F-150 Tremor badging right here with this gold side air curtain right here, which is functional. Side view mirrors, color matched with LED turn signals, 360-degree view camera. We're color matched on the front and rear door handle. We have a left side fuel filler cap with that Tremor logo on the back, looking awesome. And then up top here, we are color matched, but we don't have a sunroof on this Tremor. Rear end of this F-150 Tremor, again, we have that Avalanche color. We have the F-150 stamped into the tailgate, which I like, that black and silver Ford badge right in the middle. We again have that Avalanche color down around that big dual exhaust with the tow package. We'll hear about those tow numbers when we take a look at the engine. And then we have LED lighting on the back, including the turn signals, looking great. All right, we're under the hood of this F-150 Tremor, and what are we looking at for a power plant? We have a 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, 400 horsepower, 500 pound-feet of torque. This Tremor can tow up to 10,900 pounds, MPGs, 16 in the city, 20 on the highway, 18 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the interior of this 2023 F-150 Tremor in that Avalanche color, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this baby cost? Well, Tremor is not a cheap vehicle. MSRP, the way this one is optioned, which includes the Tremor High package, at $7,525, you're looking at a total MSRP, including destination and handling, $72,425. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator, the carpeted Tremor floor mats in the gold, which looks nice. Tremor action, you get power seats with lumbar for the driver and front passenger, and then these beautiful Tremor seats. The black Softex with the stitching, with the gold piping, with gold stitching. We have the Tremor embroidered into the seats, headrest looking beautiful with the stitching, Bolstering, nice and soft, not too crazy. Really good looking interior in a Tremor. Tremor door panel looking good. We have the soft touch up here with the gold stitching. Nice soft armrest with the gold stitching. We have some nice kind of charcoal gray trim with flat black on the switchgear. 3 memory seat settings for the driver and power fold mirrors in this Tremor, looking good. And then we have a nice humongous door pocket, which again will let you fit a lot of stuff, and another teeny one right up here in the middle with the upgraded B&O sound system, looking really nice on this door panel here in the Tremor. Dashboard, we have soft touch up here with, again, the gold stitching, some really nice what I would call, it looks like kind of like a finished metal, but it's scruffed up. Even though it's plastic trim, it looks really, really nice. And then there's bonus storage in here, so if you want to open that up, you just push that button right there, and you got a little extra storage in there, which is a nice touch. You got some gold accents on the heat and air vent, looking good. And then you have a nice large glove box here in this F-150. Now up top here you have hard buttons for your camera, parking sensors, 4 ways, traction control off, and this button right here, which is your trail control set button, which will allow you to 1-pedal drive on the trails, and it's only available if you're in 4 high or 4 low. But that's what that button is there. Infotainment system time, we have this beautifully integrated Sync 4 infotainment system. Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, touchscreen action, nice and responsive, Wi-Fi hotspot, Bluetooth in your phone. You can bring up the different features in your F-150 as far as your driver's assistance, your zone lighting, your towing, your trail turn assist, which you can turn on and off, owner's manual. I mean, this has got all these cool little nuggets in here that you would want, especially when you got an off-road Tremor equipped with the off-road tires, the off-road shocks, and all that other good stuff. Your big-time towing capability in here. And now you can get the wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto action in this absolutely terrific and quick to respond infotainment system that I love the way it's integrated rather than being stuck on. Your backup cameras are looking great with trajectory nice and clear with the 360 degree. You can always, again, change angles. If you would like to change angles, you can make this bigger, make it close up. So you want to hook your trailer up, you got that action going on. You can have the full view of the back. I mean, you can do a whole lot of action with this Tremor. You can get, again, back to that all the way around, but you can, again, in the back here, it's looking really good. You can have a camera, comes right out the top of the back of the cab to look over the bed of the truck. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in this Tremor action. And now here's a side view in case you want to see whether you got a trailer issue. I mean, really cool stuff in the camera portion of this F-150 Tremor. Really nice job on this, and a great job on the infotainment system. You have your Pro trailer right here, and now we have our volume for the radio, and then we have our dual zone climate control action, which I like. We have 3-stage heated seats, 3-stage ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger, which is a nice touch. Over here you got your 2 high, 4 low, and 4 automatic for your 4-wheel drive modes. Here we go to connect, disconnect trailer. On the right side here you got a 12 volt and you got a home power source. So they have you covered in this F-150 Tremor, looking really good. And you got a dual panel, so you can set up different things on the second panel of the truck as well. So really cool stuff here in this F-150. Moving down further, we have a wireless charging pad, USB-C, USB-A. Moving down further, here's this gear shift that's going to take you through the 10-speed automatic with the nice gold stitching on it, which is a nice touch, and it'll fold flat if you want to fold it flat with a push of that button right there. Looking pretty cool. Got manual drive as well. Got a little space here for some pens and pencils. 2 cup holders. Ford key fob is about the same as any other Ford key fob. Unlock, lock, remote start, drop the tailgate, panic button, Ford badge on the back. Nice weight. Center armrest, really huge and wide, so both front passengers can put their arms up there, no problem. Nice and soft with the stitching, and this is a workbench. So that's the whole idea of this going down. So you push this, let that fall flat, reach back here, pull that up, and you have a nice flat workspace for your laptop or anything else you may want to lay out here to work in your truck, which is a really cool deal. And then you just hit that and that'll come back up. Obviously you can only put that down flat if you were in park. And then when you open this up, you have a lot of storage inside. I'm not going to show it to you because this is a demo and there's a lot of crap stuffed in there right now, but you do have a big large storage area with another USB-C and another USB-A. Nice steering wheel here for Ford. Nice leather wrap wheel with the orange stitching, gold stitching, pardon me. Ford badge in the middle on the horn button. Some nice brushed aluminum down here, or smoke chrome, whatever you would like to call it, looking good. Flat black on the switch gear. On the left you have your adaptive cruise control, safety suite controls. On the right you have your telephone voice commands. And then on the stalks here, you have your bright lights and turn signals. And then down below, we have all sorts of action going on right here. Here's our heated mirrors right here. We can drop the tailgate from here. We can turn on the bed light here. Here on this dial, we can adjust our headlights and push the button in and out to turn on and off our fog lamps, brighten and dim the dash. Down here we have our adjustable pedals, so we can bring our brake and accelerator closer or pull them farther away. Emergency brake right here. We have a electric tilting and telescoping steering wheel. Here we are with this 12-inch digital dash. I really like how Ford has done this. It's nice and easy to use, very simple. Everything is digital. You have your fuel level, coolant temperature, oil temperature, transmission temperature. Everything is all digitized, which I really like. And then you got drive mode action, where you can go through normal, tow haul, eco, and I love how the truck changes colors, sport, slippery, deep snow and sand, and we got the trail mode on, and there goes our one pedal driving. So really cool stuff which is the mud ruts. So really good array of driving modes here in this F150 Tremor. Of course, we're going to stay on this drive with some sport mode action since we got that eco boost with some big time horsepower, but a really nice, easy to use digital dash here in this F150 Tremor. Overhead console action. First of all, you got to have a place for your shades. There you go. Auxiliary switches here in case you want to go ahead and hook up a light bar or a winch or something like that. You have plenty of availability in those auxiliary switches for that. As we come through here, we have LED lighting on the inside of the vehicle, which is a nice touch. We come over to our sun visor with vanity, but does it slide? Yes, it does. The only problem is, for me, we don't have a roof, and I would love to see a roof inside this Tremor. I mean a moonroof or a sunroof. It has a roof. And this button right here, instead of doing the roof, no, it automatically opens the center of the back window. So instead of having to do it by yourself, you can do it that way. Nice. All right, we're getting into the back seat of this Tremor. I got the seat set for my driving position. There's our standard running board. We're just gonna step up on that and in we go. And we have a really nice room back here. Look at this, 5'11", plenty of knee room, plenty of headroom, nice leather backs, or excuse me, soft tex backs with the stitching. We have a seat pocket behind the driver and a seat pocket behind the front passenger. And then we have command center action back here, which is nice. We got 2-stage heated seats and a 12 volt. Down further, we have USB-A, USB-C, and another home power source. So they got you covered back here. But at 72 grand, I think I might like to see maybe a climate control back here or some ventilated seats. Let me know what you think about that. Rear door panel, same as the front, nice quality door panel. The front action looking good. The back action looking the same with the stitching. Back seats on the Tremor, we have those nice soft tex with the gold, with the Tremor logo, with a middle headrest as well. And we have a nice soft armrest, 2 cup holders, looking good. But overall, a really nice place to be in the back seat of this F-150 Tremor. It's really comfortable. Surprising, but I guess I shouldn't be, since pickup trucks are becoming more luxurious all the time. All right, rear tailgate time in the F-150 Tremor. You can pop it from the key fob or from the dash, or you can just come to the back. Just hit the button right here. Automatically comes down. There you go with an extra couple of jugs of water. Bed liner, looking good. And now you're thinking to yourself, well, where are the side steps to get in to this back of this bed? Well, we don't need those because we can push this button and bring this out. And now we got a step. We can just step up and on into the bed. How about that action? And as we come here, here are our mirrors. Here's the bed lights that we can turn on and off. And then we have the nice bed liner in here with lighting in the bed as well, which is nice. And as we step down, we can put this back up. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. And just shove it back in there. So that's a nice touch. And then we have a work area on the back of the tailgate, which is a really, really nice touch as well. And then we have power right there with a 12 volt, or excuse me, a home power source. So they got you covered here in the back bed of this F-150 Tremor. Here is the window sticker for this F-150 Tremor. So feel free to pause the video, zoom in, check out everything that is optioned into this vehicle. And now let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're driving this F-150 Tremor right here as the rain starts to come in, which is too bad. Such a nice day until I get over here. But what we got here in this Tremor action is a total beast. This thing is a beast. This EcoBoost is a beast. Now, the funny thing is, if you go standard equipment on a Tremor, you get the 5-liter V8, naturally aspirated V8. But if you want the 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6, you're paying more money for that engine. It is an optional add-in, which I find interesting. I always prefer the naturally aspirated V8, but this 3.5-liter at 400 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque is a total beast, and it can tow up to 10,900 pounds. And this avalanche color is wicked cool. And you got a lot of the creature comforts of home with your Sync 4, your as well as your heated and ventilated seats, wireless charging, and they got the whole 9 yards going on in this Tremor. And it is just a total friggin' beast. Now, when we drove the other day, we drove the Tundra Capstone, which was more of that luxury spec pickup truck. This one, the Tremor trim, designed for that off-road action. You have the 9.4 inches of ground clearance. You have the off-road suspension with the shocks. You have these big 70 series sidewalls that are going to soak up all those massive bumps and rocks out on the trails. So this one is definitely more set up for that purpose. So both trucks, totally different purposes, and both trucks totally awesome. Number one. You know, I think the Tremor is taking some criticism because it's like, oh, it's just a poor man's Raptor, but it's friggin' cool, and this EcoBoost just rips it. Now, we got a lot of crap in this truck because it is a demo, and there's a lot of metal and stuff that belongs God knows where. So when we do this emergency stop, it's going to rattle around like crazy. So that isn't anything wrong with the truck. That is, if you can hear it, that's just that metal stuff, which I don't know where it's coming from. But anyway, we're going to get around this bend, and we'll do an emergency stop, see how these brakes kick in as the rain continues to come down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Stopped on a dime and gave you change, nice and straight. And what a takeoff in sport mode with this Tremor action. This thing is a total beast. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're going to come around here and see if we can do a quick 0 to 60 in this. See how she does. There's all this tubing in the back flies around, and the water in the bed dunks around in here. But here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, baby. This thing is fantastic. Man, Ford makes a good truck. They just make a good truck. Wow. Love the F150. First time in a Tremor. I got the Tremor High package, which is big money. You can get the Tremor without the Tremor High package. Tremor High package is an extra $7,500 and change, which is big money for some extra fancy stuff like the 360 camera and the Ford Copilot 2.0. Copilot 360 2.0 and that kind of stuff. But it's a big ad. You can get the Tremor without that with the V8, and we'll see if we may be able to score one of those to see if we can compare what the differences are. But here on video 2, on this pickup truck weekend here in April on Shabby's Rides, kicking off with the Tundra, and now we're following it up with the F150 Tremor. Can't get much better than this here on pickup truck weekend here on Shabby's Rides, that's for sure. Looking good. And just a lot of power out of this EcoBoost. A lot of power. Really, really nice and smooth, right? This 10-speed auto is smooth as glass in this big ass Tremor. And this thing isn't light, man. This is a heavy truck. But this is just the kind of truck you want to be in. Looking good, out on the trails, walking tall, kicking ass and taking names. This is it right here. This is the kind of truck for kicking ass and taking names. There's no doubt about it. Tundra Capstone, that's the kind of pickup truck I want to take my best girl out to fancy restaurant in. And it has balls with that big iForce Max. But this one is just a maniac truck, rampaging truck is what this one is. Totally different vibe coming off the F-150 Tremor. And that's what makes the different makes and the different kinds of pickup trucks so much fun to review for me, and to just hoon around in and have fun. And that's what makes the market so exciting, with all these different brands bringing you different ways to do a functional and fantastic pickup. And this is, you know, one of them, this F-150 Tremor, without a doubt. So let me know what you guys think about this F-150 Tremor. Has it got the looks? Has it got the balls to be called an F-150 Tremor? Let me know in the comments. If you're going F-150 but maybe not Tremor, let me know which way you're going to go. Or if you're going to the competition, Toyota, Chevy, Ram, maybe even the Nissan Titan, let me know in the comments about that. If you got an F-150 Tremor, let me know how you like it. I'd love to hear from you. But now that the rain is pouring down, time to head back to the dealership. So I want to thank Ciocca Ford of Lawrenceville for allowing the channel access to this fantastic 2023 F-150 Tremor for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.